a squat punter kick, lunge and twist, a plank to downward facing dog, and so on. Starting in 10 seconds, we're going to be doing these for 30 seconds at a time. Starting with a squat punter kick. 2, full squat, opposite hand to foot in the middle. Full squat, opposite hand to foot in the middle. Good. All right, we are in it. So we have 10 more seconds here. And you're gonna move to a forward lunge and a rotation or a twist. So go ahead and stand towards the back of your mat, forward lunge and twist, and then kick back. Forward lunge and twist, good. Get your exhale going on that twist. You may have already felt your back pop once or twice. I know I did. Lunge and twist. Good, you're going at your own nice, easy warm-up pace here. Good, in 5 seconds, we're gonna meet in a plank. 3, 2, 1. Strong plank position, and then everybody meet me here. Good, let's widen your feet and back, maybe the same width as your hands. Good, now shift back into downward facing dog, and start to pedal the feet out, one knee at a time. All right, pushing the heel towards the ground. Good. In 3, 2, back to plank. And then have a seat, turn around for V-ups for 30 seconds. Arms overhead, and go. Inhale back. As you exhale into the V-up. We're not going for speed here. Just warming and activating the core. Good. In 5 seconds, we're gonna stand it back up for a squat to punter kick. In 3, 2, 1, full squat, opposite hand to foot. Full squat, opposite hand to foot. Good, nice, Amy. Love that. Think about pushing away with your heel so you can feel your hamstring. Nice, Daniel. Jane, looking good. We have 10 seconds here before we move to a lunge and twist. In 5, 3, 2, good. Forward lunge and twist. You're twisting the direction of the front leg. It's an inhale forward and an exhale. Nice twist there, Craig. Think about like big arms on the twist, right? So we're really rotating at the torso. Beautiful, Daniel. 10 seconds, we're all gonna meet in a plank. In 5, 4, 3, 2, plank position. And then widen those feet out the distance of your hands. Shift back into downward facing dog. Now I want you to try to touch your right hand to your left shoelace. Yes. And then shift back to plank. And then as you go into downward facing dog, shift opposite hand to shoelace. Yes. Continue this. Plank and shift back. Beautiful. V-ups in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and flip over onto your back. Arms and legs are straight overhead. Good. And we're moving with grace here. I want you to think your legs are nice and straight. Toes are pointed. The quads are flexed. Yes, love it. Great job, Lauren. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Great job. So that was our 4-minute warm-up. We're gonna go into a windmill progression here, which we've done maybe once or twice before. One of my all-time favorite core movements, but it's not just about your core, it's about stabilizing your shoulders, finding the right position. So we're gonna do this without weights, kind of, and just break down the movement. And then the idea is you should be able to hold one light dumbbell overhead in the windmill position. All right, let's go ahead and take a step back. And I want you to find your squat stance. Squat stance. Good. Let's imagine that we have the dumbbell in the right hand, and I want you to bring that right hand up to the right shoulder. Good. Okay. So if the dumbbell's in my right hand, the toes turn the opposite direction. So the toes turn to the left. Good. Now, notice I can pop my right hip out to the side there. Good. Left hand, palm facing out. You're going to side bend and touch the inside of the ankle. Good. Come up out of it. Give me one more of those. Hinge and reach. Stand up out of it. Okay. Now, with this dumbbell in hand, I want you to press it directly overhead. Good. Notice how close the bicep is to the ear, right? Okay. Now, as we side bend and reach for the ground, you're going to imagine there's like a rope wrapped around your wrist, pulling your arm up as you're reaching down to touch the inside of the heel. Let's go ahead and knock out 8 windmills on each side with no weight in your hands. Okay, so let's go ahead and start that now. Good. So a wider stance here is going to give you a little bit more mobility. Good. And I want you to make sure that your hand is pointing towards the ceiling the whole time. So if you had knuckles, imagine your knuckles is like balancing something on top of your knuckles. You would have to balance that the whole time through the movement. Good, Lauren. Good. When you're finished with 8 on each side, go ahead and pick up a light dumbbell, and we're going to try that again for another 8 and 8. Okay. We're doing a good amount of reps here in the warm-up because it takes a good amount of reps for the hips to loosen up a little bit, the shoulder to stabilize. Now, when you're twisting and reaching in both directions, imagine separating your collarbone. So you're really pulling your shoulders apart as you reach in opposite directions. Yes, Mitch, you look great. Love it. Daniel, good form. Good. Ashley, looking good. Good. So if you feel like you have a pretty good range of motion here, you would, the challenge would be to potentially touch your thumb to the ground. So right now I'm just having you touch your ankle, right? If you feel like you have, beautiful Jane, see Jane went there, love it. Notice how these are slow and controlled, okay? We're never rushing through these like squat jumps. Good. Is wider stance. So Jane asked, is wider stance harder or easier? A wider stance is, I would say, a little bit easier for your mobility. In that way, it would be easier. All right. So if you finished, go ahead and grab yourself some water and continue to rep these out if you're not finished, right? It's a good way to kind of get into this. All right. All right, so I've gone ahead and pulled the workout up onto the screen. Today we're doing 3-minute working intervals with a minute rest. Okay, and we're gonna do that 3 rounds at 3 separate stations. So you guys are familiar with these intervals. We work for 3 minutes, you get a minute rest, and we do it 3 rounds. Okay, so at station 1, we're gonna stay at station 1 for 3 working intervals. Then we'll move to station 2 for 3 working intervals. And then we finish today with the burpee step-ups for 3 working intervals. Okay. Today's program, station 1 is going to be your upper body. So your push and your pull and your weighted squat. So that's our strength training for the day, upper body and lower body. Station 2 is going to be our core strength for the day. So tabletop crunches, 20 total, right? And 20 of those windmills that we just went over. And then the last station today is going to be your high intensity cardio. So really, we've kind of knocked it all out today in a very simple format. Okay, so we're gonna start 10 back row, 10 push-ups, and 10 weighted squats in the next 30 seconds. You can always sub out a dumbbell snatch for the back row, which I would do. If I had a dumbbell, I would be doing dumbbell snatches. Dumbbell in hand, wide stance, you touch the ground and lock it out overhead. And it really becomes this kind of fun momentum, almost like a lawnmower pull. But the idea is you keep it close to the body on the way up, never out here on the way up. Okay? All right. You can always check in with me if you need modifications on movements, if something's not feeling good. Spotify playlist, if you don't have your music up and rolling, let's go ahead and get the music going. Okay, looking good. So once I start this clock, we are in it for 3 minutes on, 1 minute off for the next 35 minutes. Okay. We are 10 seconds out, and we're knocking out 10 back row in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. If you have a heavy dumbbell, you can go 5 on each side. Okay. If you have fairly light dumbbells, you can probably go 10 at a time. Push-ups are after the back row. 10 solid push-ups, chest to the ground. Maybe the first set, you're done on your toes or your knees. Good. And then 10 weighted squats. Good. Good, no rush. Good, smooth, clean squats. Mitch, your squat looks great. Good, Amy, beautiful squat. That's 1 minute down. When you're finished with 10 squats, you start back over with the back row. So we work for 3 full minutes here. Continue to pull, continue to push, and continue to squat. I'll let you know at the halfway mark so you know where we're at. Good, Brian, that looks great. Love the dumbbell snatches.
Halfway there.
Good. Ashley, your squats look great today. Little over halfway. Lungs are starting to waken up. Think about pulling and pushing that air in and out through every rep. Good, you have 1 minute left in this interval. Continue to go. Claire, great pace. Love it. 45 seconds. Think about earning that 1 minute rest. So we work the entire time. 30 seconds, keep moving. Good. Stay in it. Atta girl, Amy. Jane, back rows look great, nice and flat back.
10 seconds.
10 seconds out. Good, in 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, 1 minute rest. You're gonna pick up where you left off. Okay, so if you left off in the middle of a back row set, that's exactly where you'll pick up and just continue to roll through this. Great job. Anytime we're doing weighted stuff, I really want you guys to think about midline, core, right? So that's our center of gravity. How can we pull all of our muscle groups in towards the belly button, right? Imagine pulling every muscle you have in towards your belly button. You feel your whole body tighten up. That's what I want through the range of motion of the rows, through the push-ups, and through the squats. And then smooth sailing on the breathing. All right, we're starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Brian, that looks great. Machine. Love it. Good. Lauren, your squats look amazing. Nice deep squats. Chest stays as upright as possible in those squats, right? If you had a name tag on, I should be able to see that name tag at the bottom of the squat. And then we think about bracing the core, right? Squeeze everything together. Nice, Jane. Good. All right, we are in this. Continue to breathe and move. Almost at the halfway mark.
Halfway there.
Okay, that's the halfway mark. Nice, y'all. Let's go. Ooh. Under a minute. Good. Let's go, y'all. We got 45 seconds. Here we go. Last 20 seconds. Burn it out. 15. Plenty of time. Keep moving. Nice, Daniel.
10 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Rest.
Okay. Beautiful job. We have one more of those working intervals. Beautiful job. Great time to grab some water. Again, we only have 1 minute here. So think about breath. How much air and oxygen can you get in and out in the next 40 seconds? A little bit of water. Okay, looking good, y'all. 12 seconds out. We are finishing station 1. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Looking good. Nice, Craig. Zip up that low belly, right? Anytime we're in that rowing position, we're thinking about lower abs pulled up into the spine. Love it. Good, you guys are squat machines. I love it. Yes. Jane, great form. Love your staggered stance. Yep. Okay, we have 2 minutes left here. So the last 2 minutes of this interval, okay, or these exercises. Love it. Mitch, great squats. They're looking good. Love it.
Halfway there.
Okay, that's the halfway mark, y'all. Good. When you are rowing, think about pulling your thumb back towards your rib cage on the row. Yep. Nice, Mitch. Yep. All right, here we go, y'all. Creeping up on 1 minute left. Good. Amy, great pace. Yes. Claire's rocking a weight vest this morning, y'all. Killing it. All right, 45 seconds left. We work till the end, and then we get a 1 minute rest before going into that station 2. Okay, so we're moving into some core strength after this. One of my favorite. 30 seconds. Nice squats, Daniel. Good. Love the pace. Everybody's looking wonderful. 10.
10 seconds.
9. Yep, burn it out. Longest 10 seconds of your life. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we only get a 1 minute rest. We no longer need those weights, right? So you can toss them to the side, ditch the weights. Moving into tabletop crunches and, oh, I'm sorry, windmills. So you'll need a light weight, right? One of the light weights overhead for our windmill. Okay, 20 would be 10 on each side for both movements, right? 10 tabletop right, left, and then windmill right, windmill left for 3 full minutes. We are 20 seconds out. All right, go ahead and have a seat on the ground, hands behind the back. Get ready for tabletop in 3, 2, 1. Tabletop first, straighten one leg, opposite arm, and go. 10 on each side. 4, 5, beautiful. Push down into the ground with that heel. And then switch sides. 2, 3, 4. Good. Try not to let that moving heel, that moving leg touch the ground at the bottom. You have full control over that. 10 on each side, and then we stand it up. Maybe you want to break it down. Remember, the hand that has the weight, the toes turn the opposite direction. Hips to the side, reach towards the ceiling as you go down into those windmills. Good. Remember, think about your knuckles facing the ceiling the whole time, and you're balancing that weight on top of your shoulder. Yes. Lauren, those look beautiful. Think about a micro bend in the knees. Good. And then switch sides whenever you're ready. Overhead. That hip pop really allows more of a side bend here. And then again, a wider stance is going to give you a little bit more mobility
halfway there
in this movement as well. So we just passed the halfway mark. You can't rush the windmills, right? No rushing these. All right, 20-20. So we go back to 20 tabletop crunches. Good. Great, Mitch. All right, so as we make our way back to the tabletop crunches, I want you guys to think about your legs nice and straight, kind of like we did in the warm-up with the V-ups. You point the toes, you flex the quads. Yes, nice, Mitch. Good. And then you think about moving your rib cage to that foot. Yes, the arm is going, right? But you move through the rib cage into it. 30 seconds left. Burn this baby out.
Ten seconds.
10 seconds. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, looking good. Not so bad, huh? Looking good, everyone. All right, big, deep inhales, right? Lengthen those breaths. Try to get away from short, chaotic breathing right now. Yep, good, Amy. Big, deep inhales. Feel those lungs open and push all the air out. Yes, love it. I can see you breathing. Great job. 20 seconds. Okay, pick up where you left off. So if you were just finishing tabletop, we'll go into windmills. 10 seconds. All right, let's see some pretty windmills. In 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Here we go. All right. Jane, strong shoulders. Good. There should be little to no bend in that overhead elbow. Right? So you're really reaching through the ceiling. Daniel, beautiful. Good, Craig. You might benefit from a wider stance. It's worth trying, yep. It should allow a little bit more side bend, or we call that spinal flexion, lateral flexion in the spine. So there's a lot going on here in windmills. Claire, beautiful. Making fitness look good. Good. Brian, definitely improving. Love it. All right, we just passed 1 minute. So still have plenty of time here. Good. Good. Craig, looks great. Think about moving through your rib cage. So yes, you're pulling your elbow to your knee, right? But think about activating the rib cage first, then the arms and the shoulders will follow. And you start to feel deeper into that core.
Halfway there.
That's our halfway mark. Good. Yes. We are all masters of the tabletop crunch now. Love it. Love it, you guys. Great job. That's 1 minute left, 1 to go. Yes. 45 seconds. Still plenty of time. Yes. Love your pace, everyone. Nice, slow, and controlled on the windmills and kind of bouncing through those tabletop. You still have 30 seconds here. 15.
10 seconds.
3, 2, 1, rest. Okay. Looking good. Great time to towel off. Mitch is loving the music. He's listening to something. I don't know if it's my list or not, but probably not mine. 30 seconds. Yes, things are starting to heat up, y'all. So this is our last round at core. And then, oh boy, look at number 3, our burpee step-ups. Finish it out with 9 full minutes of burpees. Okay, we finish this guy off in 10 seconds. Whoops. In 5, 4, 2, 1.
Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna join you for this round. Watch out. Go. Let's see here. Yep. Ooh, those windmills. They should be loosened up by now. Everything should kind of start to rotate and reach in opposite directions. That's probably the biggest cue here, is separate your shoulder blades, right, or your collarbone as you're reaching in both directions. Yep, you start to feel more stable, right, and extending through your muscles. That's range of motion. That's what you feel. You're using your whole muscle to move through this. And then always go back to core, right? Pull every muscle in towards the belly button and then move through all of this. Halfway.
Halfway there.
Nice, Craig. So it helps, guys, if your eyes are at the dumbbell overhead. So if you keep your eyes up, your balance will follow. So eyes up. 45 seconds. Love it. Seriously, so impressed with you guys.
Seconds.
10 seconds. 2, 1.
Rest.
Okay, we only get a minute rest here. Third and final movement is a burpee into a step up, okay? Usually it's 1 burpee to 1 step up. Craig, I think we went over this last time. You were doing 1 burpee, step up right, step up left. Okay, so it's 1 burpee to 1 step up, 1 burpee to 1 step up. Okay, if you don't have a platform to step on top of, you can broad jump, burpee, broad jump. Okay. And if you're feeling great this morning and you have a very stable platform, you could do a burpee box jump. Okay, only if the platform is stable. Oh boy, 10 seconds out. 3 minutes of a burpee, step up, box jump, broad jump, your choice. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, hit it. Here we go, nice, Brian. Opting for the burpee box jump, I love it. Ooh boy, looking good. Mitch is opting for only burpees. Good luck, buddy. Jane, looks good, great pace. That's only 1 minute in, y'all. Keep track of these reps, okay? I wanna know your number. If you weren't counting up until now, start counting now, okay? We have 3 rounds to kind of play around and match these numbers. Nice, Craig, love it. If you are box jumping, when you jump, I want you to think knees up. So when the feet leave the ground, the first thing that happens is your knees come up into your chest.
Halfway there.
And that is how you clear a box jump. The higher the knees, the higher the feet. Just past the halfway mark. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Under a minute. Come on. Good. Strong effort. Let's go. 45 seconds. "30 seconds. Come on. Stay in it, y'all. Come on, almost there.
10 seconds.
Longest 10 seconds ever. 3, 2, 1, rest. Love it. Okay, if you counted, I want to know how many you got. You can unmute yourself or you can type in the chat box. Woo! Big, deep inhales. We've got 2 more of these. It's great, strong effort out of everyone. Okay, looking good. Claire with 30, so that's 10 every minute. Great pace, really great pace. Okay, we're 23 seconds out. Good, Lauren, 25. No idea, but it's working. Wasn't counting. Love it. All right, 10 seconds out. So the goal is to maintain or hit that number or potentially hit that number +1 or +2. Here we go. Working, let's go. Here we go. Right. Good. You guys got this. Yep. Rest as needed, right? If you need to take like a 3 or 4 breather, take it, and then you jump right into the next 3 reps, right? Think 3 at a time. Don't think 3 minutes. And 3 at a time will get you through. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 extra breaths. 1, 2, 3, 3 extra breaths. And that's how we pace for the next minute 30 seconds. Love it. Nice, Craig.
Halfway there.
Great pace over there. As we get tired, our box jumps become not as high, I guess. So on the box jump portion of this, make sure you are intentional with bringing your knees into your chest with every single, yes, beautiful, Brian. Exactly like that. Craig, let's see a good one. Yes, love that. So it's like confident that you're clearing the box, right? Even though we're getting tired, you still need to be clean and precise with your movements. Lauren, great job. Killing the burpees. We have 40 seconds left, team. Woo! Yep. Take 4 or 5 big deep breaths and then jump back in. We have under 30 seconds. Nice, Daniel. Here we go. 15. You got this.
10 seconds.
There you go, Amy. I love that. 2, 1, rest. Okay. Last 1 minute rest. Okay, before we finish it out, give me your numbers. I know you're catching your breath. Okay. Good. Craig got exactly 1 more than Brian. That's like me and Claire. Claire's like, how many did you do, Meg? And then she does 2 more. 12 seconds out. This is our last round, y'all. In 5. Yeah, exactly. 2, 1, go. All right, we're in it, y'all. 3 minutes away. Here we go, y'all. Strong. All the way to the end. Woo. That's 1 minute. 1 minute down. Ashley, great job, girl. Rock those out. I love it. Woo, come on.
Halfway there.
Little over halfway. 1 minute left. Here we go. Nice, Lauren, good pace. Love that. We are burpee machines. Nobody else does more burpees than us. Let's go. You're under 30 seconds. Yep. Stay strong in that mind. Your body will keep going. Yep, one at a time. Down, up, few breaths, down, up,
10 seconds.
all the way through. That was 10 seconds left. Hold on to it. In 3, in 2, and 1. Beautiful job, everyone. We're gonna do a nice little cool down and kind of catch the breath. So I'm gonna give you about a minute or 2 to kind of really catch that breath. If you did count your number, I would love to know how many burpees you got in that last round as well. The idea, right, of recording your numbers is consistency. So that's why I have you guys count and record your numbers, is because we want to learn, you know, how to pace. And if I have 3 3-minute intervals, how can I not burn out in round 1 and be able to stay consistent through 3 rounds? Okay, really good job. So if you are somewhere within like, you know, 2 to 5 rep difference, it's amazing. It's great consistency, right? Because we're only truly getting a 1-minute rest period. Awesome. Okay, let's have everybody meet on the mats lying on your back. So everybody go ahead and take a seat on your mat. I'm gonna stop recording that one.